Ah, so close. Hey, everybody, welcome back. Oh, let me lower this a little bit. All right. So we're going to be hunting for the bone shark again. We only have 2 more to catch. So, you know. How's it going, Noct? Welcome. I need the fan. It's kind of hot. What are you barking at, Largo? Why am I up here? It's almost Saturday for you. Nice. I'm fine. I just worked today is all. How's it going, Shoe Bush? This is not where I want to be. Why was I brought here? I need a different cave. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to yeet myself off. And then we're going to go back. We hunt the bone shark. Ah! Why am I lagging? Oh, wait. Hey, Warden Kai. How's it going, man? Welcome. Oh, that sucks to hear. I'm sorry. Well, I appreciate you stopping by to tell me that. Where'd my stuff go? Where'd all my shulker boxes and stuff go? I had a bunch. Maybe it is over here. It was fine. It was fine. I appreciate the like. Where is my shulker boxes? They seem to have gone missing. So how's everybody's day? It's Friday for most of us anyway. Can't hear any music at the moment. How about that? Is that better? Look at that. We got our Glint Tail collection. We got our Besmirch collection. Just working on the others. Should have that one over there complete. Alright, this is weird. Where'd I put it? It's Realm TP oh, sugar. Maybe it's over here? I mean, I guess I can take this with us. I had a lot of fish in that. And a bunch of fishing barrels. Am I blind? Where is it? Where is my shulkers? Where are my shulkers? Chat, yesterday, where did I empty my chests out at? Or my inventory, rather. Okay, we were working in his base. But I don't think I left my shulkers there. Where'd I put them? Where did I put them? What in the world? I love just losing things. It wouldn't be here. I just checked the e-chest. They're not there. I don't think they'd be here either. I haven't actually I've not come over here in like a while. I hope I didn't leave them somewhere. The only places I've been is the realm TPs and the potion areas. Maybe it's in here? Wait, what's this? Oh, here it is. Okay, I've just been cleaning stuff out. Okay, that makes sense. Alright, cool. Let's go find... Oh, gosh darn it. Whatever, we'll just find us a cave this way. So, what have y'all been up to today? Let's talk. In fact, I'd like to bring up this first topic. How many of y'all have watched Teen Titans? The original, you haven't? Not really, damn. Because I was going to ask, like, what do y'all think is better, Teen Titans or Teen Titans Go? But, like, if no one's watched Teen Titans, then, like, how can I really ask such a question, you know? Because, like, you can't really compare the two. I like Teen Titans way more, but... Wow, I must be old or something. I don't know. This is weird. I don't like this. Go back to, you know, actually knowing about things. Yeah, Teen Titans Go is kind of cheeks. You know? Like, I think I've laughed a couple of times in all fairness. Like, I'm not going to be rude and say, like, I've never laughed at a Teen Titans Go joke. But, like, they're not great. Does anyone here actually like Teen Titans Go? I'm not gonna judge you. I'm not gonna lie to you. I absolutely will judge you. But you're allowed to like your own thing. Very different. Indeed, they are very different. I will say Teen Titans Go is probably more funny than Teen Titans, only because Teen Titans isn't supposed to be like you know, like, it's not a humorous show. It's more serious and grounded. You know what I mean? It was a core part of your childhood. Yeah. How's it going, TIE Fighter? Welcome. Max as well. How are we doing today? Ooh, hello, Mr. Gold. Why can't I... wait. Hold on. Am I looking in the wrong spot? Do deserts have, deep slate? Not deep slate. What's it called? Dripstone caves? Not hunting for gold, but here I am collecting it. I also need food. Why is there no food on Action House whenever I need it? Wish I could just type food and it'd show up, but no. Wow, overpriced golden carrots. Here I am. I'm not... Maybe I should just look in a different area. I'm not seeing anything. Am I still in... Oh, I'm not even in a desert. That's probably why. Let me get out of this spot. What would you guys say is your childhood show? I think if I had to, like... If I really had to think about it, it'd probably be something like Phineas and Ferb or something, you know? Like, I grew up with it. I wouldn't say it's my favorite show. Oh, you know what? Gravity Falls. I changed my answer. Gravity Falls. Maybe a little bit of Ninjago as well. I hear Ninjago's still going. You found the cave? Hell yeah, let me teleport to you. You're not even on. Yes, you are. Never mind. I lied. I'm sorry. Adventure Time and Gravity Falls. I never really watched SpongeBob. I heard it got bad after a couple of seasons, which kind of sucks. But I mean, I guess that's what you get for having something continue for that long. You know what I mean? Like, there's no way to keep something fresh for that long. It's almost better for things to just end. You know what I mean? Alright, Alex, I appreciate you for finding me this cave, good sir. So, epics will be here, normals will be here. I'm actually hungry. I'm going to tell my brother to get the pizza. Why am I being attacked by a gullet? Oh my god. How's it going, how do I say your name? Marianne? I want to get your name right. How do I pronounce it? Alright, what sizes do we need? I need the Bone Shark for 100 and 500. Power Rangers. Bro, I quite liked the Power Rangers. Which one was your favorite? I think Dino Thunder is the one I watched the most of. By the way, Alex, you can just use a shovel to snuff out the flames. Just so you know. Dino Thunder. Hey, Dino Thunder. I liked the toys a lot, too. The Power Rangers toys. Looking back on it, the shows were absolutely terrible, but I enjoyed them. And you know what? I think that's allowed. I'm allowed to enjoy bad things. Just like the rest of you guys. You're allowed to enjoy bad things, too. That's why you watch me, right? Alex, are you okay? Since this is your cave, are you fine with me advertising that people can TP to join the party? You can say no. Yeah, it's fine. Okay. And I appreciate that. Having said that, I'm still terrible. It's okay. It's okay to admit it, okay? So today we were pulling wire, and the first thing I wanted to do was go ahead and knock out some exit lights because I hadn't finished yesterday. But instead of doing that, to give more context, reason we didn't immediately start pulling wire was because the wire wasn't quite in yet, right? So we were waiting, but you can't have people standing around. You gotta work. So I was like, that's fine. I'm going to go ahead and do the exit lights. And they're like, no. While these guys are setting this up, take the lull, which is this lift, which is just a basket with an arm on it that brings you all the way up, you know, and it's one of those things like where if you ride it the first time, it's scary, but then, you know, after a while, it's just whatever. When I tell you this thing was slow, it took me 2 hours, nearly 2 hours, to get from one side of the parking lot to the other with this boon lift. For one light. I put up one light with this thing. It was so slow. Do fish disappear or not? They do, but I think if you bucket one and then release it, it's not supposed to. I'm not sure on that. When in doubt, name tag it. But they're supposed to stay. The goal was for them to stay once you've bucketed them, so. But yeah, I wasted like 2 hours of time driving that boon lift. Now they have slow and fast settings. The issue is this one was like permanently on a slow setting. I was listening to podcasts, I had wedged something in between the handle, so the you have got to be joking. So the lift would move without me constantly holding it. It was rough. What'd you guys? Oh my God, am I yawning? What'd you guys do today? Sorry for you. I mean, it's just a job. It sucks because they paid me to do it, and it's like, I don't like when that kind of thing happens because, then it looks bad on me, It's just not a good look. This guy's really into his blobfish. Do you like my big blobfish? Yeah, it's very big. It's what is that, 300 or 400? What am I getting attacked by? A gullet? Man, you know what, Gullet? I hate you. Because you're not a treasure chest Gullet. Ridiculous. 400 centimeters. Very nice. Get yourself a fishing barrel or something, so you can sell that. Ooh. Sorry about that. Oh, gunpowder and string. If I can get some paper, I can make some dynamite. Goby. You know what was really fun about that whole ordeal with the boon lift? Is there were certain spots where I was effectively blocking people. And it's like I was trying to get out of the way, but the damn lift was so slow, so people were just looking at me like, dude, really? And I'm like, this is what I was told to do, okay? Look, I have no choice here. You cannot be mad at me. I am trying to be accommodating to you, but... This bone shark is 600. Oh. Alright, whatever. Sorry, I'm sorry. I need the bone shark to be little bitty smaller. Still haven't got a bone shark. Shoebush, get over here. Get over here. How'd the mic taste? It tasted like burning because it is not meant for consumption. Oh, blind cat. If only that was the bone shark. Oh, by the way, it feels like every time I do the oh, my bad. Every time I do the fishing parties, people keep putting random fish in my barrels. And I don't appreciate it. Oh gosh darn it, another gullet. What's up? I'll be right back, chat. Watch out for gullets. Watch my barrel. Make sure nobody takes my bone shark. It's a very, very special bone shark. I'm thinking of getting a haircut. My hair's getting a little too long. I'm back. Gosh, you see this little bit of hair right here? It does not like to flow very well. Maybe I should run this like this. God, I really am just a basic NPC character. How would you like to style your hair? Why? Oh, I'm sorry. What's up? What's good? How do you get a fishing barrel? Bucket of water in a barrel. Can y'all hear the music, by the way? Okay, just making sure. Is it too loud? Is it good? Is it what? Oh, look at the little baby. Oh, ah! Why would you throw him at me? This is a 300. Watch this also be a bone shark. Pretty sure. Well, actually, this could be a 400. Wait a minute. This is a 400. I want this to be a bone shark. No! I needed a 500 bone shark. And that was absolutely a 400. There was no chance of that being a 500. I also messed it up, damn it. No, it'll be deaf dogs, I'm pretty sure, not deaf cats. That'll be the opposite of the blind cat. Or maybe it's just a seeing dog. Or a sea dog. Helen Keller cat, no. Sea dog. Speaking of that, you know what? Maybe I shouldn't bring that up. I know there's a good chance I'll end up having one person who takes this conversation the wrong, or brings the conversation to the wrong spot. So we're not even gonna bring that up. It ain't no thing, as they say. That's a common phrase. Ooh, a lanternfish. So, if you guys could add any mob skin to the game, what do you think would be a cool idea? Glad that was a blind cat. Mob skin. Yeah, you know how like the events have the mob skins? What would you like to see? Obviously for me it's that treasure chest gullet that Red Ranger suggested. Marauder Headless Horseman. Oh, you're a bold one. So a Marauder skin. That's bold. And you know what? It's not a bad idea either. I kind of like that. That would kind of go like really, what do they say, hard? It doesn't sound right when I say it. That would look really good though, I think. Wow, a blind cat. Grims, except they don't exist, like a ghost. So just invisible Grims. That's what you want? You absolute monster? You would want Grims to just be invisible? Nah, I'm just messing with you. Reread. Grims, except they don't exist. Not like a ghost mean. Oh! I would like to apologize. Ooh. I hate dark, intrusive thoughts. What would be a... Okay, hear me out, chat. Hear me out, chat. What would be a cool skin for the Wrangler? I'm sure we can come up with something, right? Maybe a cowboy skin? I mean, he's already kind of a cowboy, but like I'm talking like the hat and everything. That could be cool. As much as I hate the Wrangler, if he had that drip on, I mean, he'd be a little cooler than he is. Gross. Woody from Toy Story? I mean, that kind of be the cowboy thing, you know? So. Oh, this is a big fish. It's a real big fish. Could y'all stop moving in front of my line? Stop! Stop doing this. I need to see. I don't actually need to see. I just need to pay attention to the XP bar, but damn. Why? Why is there so much moss? It's so... Ew, it's gross. No, I don't want a seat. I want this moss to be gone. What size is... you know what? I don't even care. I will take... This is going to be weird to say. I will take a 300 blind cat over a 300 bone shark because I need 100 bone shark and 500 bone shark. No other bone shark is necessary. Please stop giving me bone shark that's not the right size. Give me correctly sized bone shark. Thank you. Can I get a couple spare bone sharks when you get unbanned? Only if you tell me one thing. And one thing only. Can you do that? Why do you guys why? Hold on a second. What is with you guys and constantly crossing this? What is the point? Y'all don't do anything. You guys are literally standing there like NPCs and stuff. You know what? Hold on a sec. I got y'all. I'll let you guys do that. I'm not going to stop you from doing it. Freedom of movement and whatnot. But here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to grab these and I'm going to move my ass over here. Pardon my French. Like, I'd like to be able to see where I'm fishing at, you know what I mean? But y'all keep crossing me. It's like trying to watch a dang movie, and people keep getting up. Also, why is there a common fish in my epic thing? That was a lantern. Darn it. Get out of here. Are my other fish still in there? Yeah, okay. I mean, you can always just rewind real quick, I guess. I don't know. I said I will spare you one if you can answer me or tell me one thing. Hey, Sir Goat King, how's it going? Hell yeah, you got a job? What are you working as? One thing? Okay, there you go. I can spare you a bone shark, that's fine. Shoebush, I know you haven't caught any bone sharks, but like, how many bone sharks do you have now? That sucks that it's only for the summer, but hey, work experience and also money. Like 15? Hell yeah. Chat, how many, raise the hands, who here likes money? Hell yeah. That does suck. I'm sorry to hear. Well, you shouldn't, you just gotta remember, you shouldn't have done the thing you did, okay? Also, fishing is permanent, so, I mean, if you wanted summer, like, items and stuff, them's the bricks. But if you want to fish, you can do the fishing. Anyway. That is a pro tip. That's like people who get stabbed. I keep telling them, did you try not getting stabbed? And they're like, that's genius. And I tell them each time, I scare myself. Scare myself. Can you say want to break? Want to break from the ads? If you want to break from the ads, listen to my ad real quick. Ah, move. Ooh, nice. Ah, no. Ah. Oh, whoops. Random question to answer on the stream. What do you think of good furniture to add to a wedding? That's a great question. Depends on the theme of the wedding, but if it's just a basic wedding, there's plenty of different like ivy table furniture. Podiums, which you can get from archaeology. Gold, lots of gold. Maybe some cakes. Yeah, like you got the Lost Tome, which is pretty cool. It's got a more stone feel, but if you want to... I mean, it wouldn't be a furniture item, but like Minecraft does have a vanilla one. Oh, you know what? Go for like the domicile stuff. Like, because you got like the pillars and the white whales and, you know, the pillars. Those ones look pretty good. All the other archaeology stuff seems to just be dead things. So maybe not go with anything else archaeology unless it's gold. Books. Lots of books. Hey, Wasman, how's it going, bro? Welcome back. Could you stop? Pretty much white decorations. Yeah, but like it also just depends because like weddings often have themes. You know what I mean? So like if you were to have a non-traditional but like a thematic wedding build, right? You could go for a bunch of different decorations. Please stop. So like if you were to do like a spring themed, a lot of the spring items look really good. Okay, you know what? Get out of here. Hey, MH, welcome back. I'd prefer not to report him. If he keeps doing it, I'm just gonna get everybody on stream to bully him. Your Honor, it's not bullying, it's just advanced hazing. I don't know. I'll be right back. The oven's ready. I'm gonna start my pizza. You got a 400 centimeter bone shark? Nah, you're good. I need the 500 centimeter bone shark. What the hell's going on with my hair? This is the time I need a haircut. I know what you did. I know what I did too. Where's the cute one? He's right here. His name is Largo. Well, then don't be doing this in the game because I am mean. I'm just kidding. Oh, and of course you immediately think it's you because that's the way I talk to you. Oh man. I'll tell you what, guys. Largo is difficult to take care of because I want him to be all clean and stuff, but like his hair gets so tangled really easy since he's a friggin' Pomeranian. You guys wouldn't happen to have tips on keeping his fur nice and non-tangled, would you? Oh, 400 centimeter blind cat, not bad. Clean him? I mean, I do. I give him baths, like, not all the time because you're not supposed to, but I mean, regularly, anytime he gets dirty. Maybe his diet? Really? You think a diet could be it? Also, that blind cat fought me so hard. Huh. Alright, I guess that's something to look to. Thanks, Noct. You know what, Chad? I bet blind fish generally speaking, a lot of fish are slimy, but I feel like the blind cat's like really moist. I don't know what other thing I can describe it as, like maybe a frog? Like it's got mucus all over it. You know what I mean? Oh, nice, a blobfish. 400 as well. Yeah, and it looks like it would smell bad, too. Like, it just have a certain stench to it, you know? They look like slugs. Oh, you know what? That's a good one. Slugs. Yeah. You get one more try. Do that one more time. You know it'll happen. Oh, nice. Get in there. Glad it was that and not a bone shark, in all honesty. Besmirch looks to me like it belongs in Subnautica. And I don't think anyone... That and the other one. Echo fish? The echo fish. Yeah, that guy. That's a good thing. I agree. Speaking of which, not to get into the drama and the politics of things, what y'all think about what's going on with Subnautica 2? I hope you guys don't blame me in not wanting to play it now. The first strike, for those who don't know, Subnautica 2's development team fired the original development team, but they still had a contract where they were going to be paid a certain amount of money based off of sales in a certain time period, right? Like if they, whatever they sold in 2025, they get like a bonus, right? But they pushed it back to try and avoid it. Like, they pushed back the release date so that, like, they could never actually make that. You know what I mean? Can you accept my TP request? Oh, I didn't even see one. They're changing the time period. Yeah, it's a little complicated. Just wait and see. I have not seen any updates on that. That was the last thing I saw on it. I mean, the first strike was them removing the knife from the game. Like, I don't get it. And you know what? I think that encompasses why in Subnautica everyone's dead. Because there's no means to defend yourself in that universe. Apparently humans just evolved, you know, past the point of needing weapons, right? Because it's like, oh, you wouldn't need a weapon. Like, why would you want to hurt another person? Well, here's the issue. Other things exist, and we're rather fragile without tools. There was a massacre, don't you? Oh, it was a massacre. You know what else was a massacre? When that giant fish came out of the water and ripped 3 people in half. You know what could have helped against that? A gun. It probably wouldn't have helped against the fish, but it could have made it quicker. Just saying. Alright. They played themselves. People can't be trusted with weapons. I mean, yes, but like you'd okay, here. Okay. Let's go based off of their universe and their logic. They can't trust people with weapons. People willingly gave up their means to defend themselves, okay? We'll just put it in the nicest way possible. They've evolved past the need of owning weapons. We're not even saying guns. You know, oh, damn it. We're not even saying guns, right? At minimum, wouldn't it at least be beneficial to have a cache of guns? Or weapons of any kind? Just in case maybe if you crash land on a planet, you have the means to defend yourself against any outside threat, like a bear or something. Like, say what you want about, like, the Reaper Leviathan. Get a dozen dudes with spears. We'll take one of those out easily. I mean, they still got prawn suits, you know? And those things can take a hit. I don't know. I'm just saying there's a reason all of them died nearly immediately. They could have had something to help themselves survive a little bit longer. Like, I don't expect us to go out with, like, a Glock or anything and try to take on a Ghost Leviathan, but, like, you know, there's other things. What is this sign? People keep changing that. To be fair, yeah, I think it is a strictly Altera thing, right? That's not like a humanity thing. Maybe I misunderstood it. Maybe it is just Altera. I thought it was just all of humanity. But I also didn't see any like guns or anything with the other crews either from the other games. So I don't know. Subnautica lore is confusing. You know what? There still would have had to be weapons. Because the old lady who survived, she knew how to fight and she knew how to do weapons and stuff. She was like a bodyguard anyway. So maybe there were weapons. Maybe I'm just stupid and I misunderstood the situation. That's always a possibility. Yeah, no, I understand gameplay-wise. It's just lore-wise, it doesn't make that much sense to me, you know? They also removed the stasis rifle, I think, in Subnautica 2. We're not getting that. Which, to be fair, I never really used the stasis rifle. Do that again. You know what? No. Teleport away, please. I'm just gonna ask you real nice. Please teleport away. Thank you. We'll never know. We'll never know. It looked like it was a 500 or 600. Hey, how's it going, Nuclear Dragon? Welcome. How you doing today? Alright, that is 300. Alright, good night, Shoebush. I appreciate you stopping by. I do too, it's quite nice. It's pleasant to the ears, unlike my voice. I think I'm gonna mow my lawn after this stream. I'm hoping to get one of the bone sharks I need. At least one. Because there be bone sharks in these waters. You really out here crossing lines with me? You know how expensive this fishing rod was? If we get tangled, I'm gonna be mad. I'm gonna be real mad. Yeah, that's kind of why I want to do it tonight. Because I don't want to risk it raining tomorrow. That and the sun will be down. Chat, how many of y'all have gone down like the horror rabbit hole? Like the creepypastas or the SMPs or like the scary game genre stuff? Where it's like you just end up watching a whole bunch of videos on certain like creepypastas and stuff and you're like, wow, that's mildly interesting. Knocked, I already know that's something you'd do. All things considered. What was it for you guys? What was the creepypasta that you guys not thought of a lot, saw a lot? For me, it was the Pokemon. It was a lot of Pokemon creepypastas with like the games and stuff. like the Cursed games, and what was it? The Ghost Town from the Pokemon Red and Blue. Can't think of it. Something Town. 100 centimeter ball. You have got to be joking. Fired. You're fired. Go home. Go home. Take your tools. Go home. You're done. Get out of here. It's not fair. Sonic EXE. Oh, I'll be right back. That's my food. Shut up, Largo. It's the oven. Why are you barking at the oven? I liked some of the Subnautica Below Zero songs. Couldn't tell you any of the names, though. It's good ambiance. No, I did not know that. I'm gonna be honest, I don't watch Forge Labs all that much, mainly because it feels like a lot of the videos are the same. No shade at Forge Labs. Obviously, he does a really good job. And I like a lot of the mod packs he makes. He's very good at it. But I don't know, after like watching a couple of them, because I'm the type of person who binge watches stuff, right? Like because you know, I listen to stuff while I work or while I'm doing something. So like you watch one of the videos and you watch another one and you're like, that feels the same, you know? I don't know. He's cool though. I like him. I just don't watch it that much, you know what I mean? What'd you get for food? I made pizza. It's not the good one. DiGiorno makes a really good gluten-free pizza. And I tried to get one, but I couldn't find them at the time. Can I have some? Sure, I guess. I didn't cut it very well, but here you go. You know what pizza I really want, chat? I want some of that Disney pizza. The animated Disney pizza, like in the Goofy movie or in Lilo and Stitch. That stuff looks good. Hella cheesy pizza. Bro, I'm not lactose intolerant, but my stomach would be bubbling. They put the entire cow on that damn thing. Looks so good. Oh my god. How'd they get it so cheesy? Honestly, I can't watch that movie on an empty stomach because I'm gonna be starving after watching those scenes. Speaking of Lilo and Stitch, has anyone actually watched the live action version? Did anyone like it? No one know. Fair enough. Ooh, very big fish. That's a 600 right there. It could be 500. I used to own stock in Disney. And then Mulan came out, and I was like, probably not a good idea to hold this anymore. Did anyone watch Mulan, the live action version? I think the last live action remake that I've seen from Disney, I think it was Beauty and the Beast. And let me tell you something. I like Emma Swan. All right? Not Emma Swan. Is that her name? She played Hermione. Who's the chick that plays Hermione? Is it Emma Swan? Thinking of Elizabeth Swan from Pirates of the Caribbean. Or the Caribbean, or whatever it's called. Who's the lady that plays Hermione? Emma Watson. Thank you. I knew it was Emma. I've been seeing a lot of Pirates of the Caribbean clips, so I guess Swan was just on the brain. Anyway, I like her as an actress. She's not bad, but she did not play that role well. That movie was a mess. And don't even get me started on Gaston. You know what live action remake they need to make? Mickey Mouse's Clubhouse. Traumatize an entire generation of children. That would look so bad. Oh, Cornbread, how's it going? I didn't even say hi to you. That'd be, yeah. Purposely make it Sonic movie CGI. Give Mickey like human teeth for some reason. The small little human eyes as well. You know what? Honestly, I would watch it. I would actually watch it. I'd be like, hey, maybe Disney isn't so bad. Maybe they know, maybe they've just accepted the chaos. Embraced it. It's a big old bone shark. I'm looking for 100 and 500 bone shark. Chat, what's a movie that... Sorry. If made perfectly correct and not made in the ways that you see... What's a movie or show that you'd like to see a sequel to? If it was made perfectly correct and, like, not messed up. I need a lot of fish. I've been collecting, like, the cave fish and the rarer ones, so I haven't been all around. Like, I've not explored any of the overworld biomes, really, except, like, the ocean the other day. You know, I completed the glint tail. We're just trying to do the bone shark now. Megamind? Yeah, Megamind's one of those. Pacific Rim is another one where I'd love for there to be a Pacific Rim 2. Kung Fu Panda 4 could be pretty good if they were to do it right. Oh! I didn't even think about that. Unironically, an Atlantis 2 movie would be pretty good. Well, no, maybe not. I think it concluded pretty well. What am I thinking? Road to El Dorado. Why not give them another movie where they do other things? They left it perfectly open for a sequel. They already made a 4? No, they didn't. Kung Fu Panda only goes to the 3rd movie. There's not a 4th one. You know, I didn't enjoy Sinbad that much. I thought the villain was cool in terms of design, but I can't remember what her goals were. There is a 4th? No, there's no 4th. I don't know what you're talking about. There's only Kung Fu Panda 1, 2, 3, and that's it. No, chat, I'm telling you, there was no 4th movie. Got it? Kind of like how Shrek only has 3 movies. You know, they have Shrek, then Shrek 2, then Shrek Forever After. Oh my god. Well, that wasn't fun. Oh. That was pretty good, though. You're good. It just went down the wrong pipe when I laughed. God, Megamind was such a good movie. What's crazy is, back in the day, I used to get it confused with Monsters vs. Aliens. Which, outside of the memes for Monsters vs. Aliens, I don't remember it being a good movie. I think it's only held up by, like, the very few memes that were, like, passed around on the internet. You know what I mean? Maybe if they did a good one, a sequel to the Last Wish movie. That could be good. I'd like that. I'll tell you what, the first Puss in Boots movie was like a fever dream. Especially when it showed the flashback of the egg guy, like, in all of the scenes. You know, they actually did that twice, I guess, in both movies. They did the flashback with the egg, and then the flashback with death. Movie theory, death and the egg are the same person. It's a lot funnier in the first one, though. Also, were Jack and Jill siblings, or like, what was going on with them? Ah, damn it! Someone posted me dying on the memes. They put me on the memes, Grandma. They put me on the memes. Honestly, I really don't want to ruin my search history by looking that up and confirming stuff. And honestly, the Puss in Boots movie was pretty bad. The first one, that is. The second one was great. Had a couple of issues with it, I think. I don't know. I didn't like the song at the beginning. I will say it was really funny that Puss in Boots is canonically or is canonically the right word? It's canon that Puss in Boots is a furry lover. Hey, nice. It says they're married, not siblings. Gotcha, gotcha. Did you guys enjoy the first Puss in Boots movie? Why are people putting moss feeders in this? I go die for a second and people are putting random fish. Thought it was funny, but it's good. Hey, welcome Jay Williams. Welcome back. Oh, wow. They had a lot of villains in Puss in Boots 2, didn't they? You had Jack Horner, the evil dude, which was great. You had Death. Who else was it? The Bakers? No, wait, I think the Bakers were with Jack. Oh, it was Goldilocks. No, you don't always get the horn. In fact, I barely get the horn. The Marauder horn's not guaranteed. I don't know. What are you doing? Yeah, no, they definitely nerfed it. I mean, they've changed around how like the Marauder loots works so many times. I couldn't tell you when they actually nerfed it. I'm gonna be honest. $500 or 100. Chat, what should we do tomorrow? I want to continue the Pokemon Emerald Nuzlocke. We'll probably do another we'll probably do another Origin Realm stream, but the question is, do we go fishing tomorrow? I don't know if I want to. I think tomorrow we should finish the Radiance build. What do you guys think? Yeah, unfortunate. Okay, you being there makes it very difficult. Tired of using Shadow Armor? You could always just use Netherite. I use Netherite. What else do you guys think we should do tomorrow? Maybe just those two streams? I don't know. Is there anything you guys would like to see? Do you think the Radiance is a good idea to finish? What would you prefer we do? Could always play another game. The Radiance. That is true. That's a good point. That is a good point. Besides, we need to finish the Radiance build anyway. After the Radiance build, what do you guys think we should work on? Clearing out the bottom of the realm, or in terms of like the big projects? Clearing out the bottom of the realm, or what's the word? Finishing the wall. I did ask that. And he's back. He just wants to be seen on stream is all. He knows it. I'd appreciate it if he stopped going immediately in my face because it's very difficult to fish because you can't right click when a person's there. It's a 400 blind cat. Ugh. To be fair, I'd have preferred a 400 blind cat than a 400 bone shark. And I know you guys are like, what do you mean? What do you mean? It's like, because I don't want to use my bone shark luck on a 400. What are you doing over there? What are you doing? Chicken man. This is gonna be something terrible. Man, I think it's just gonna be harder. Okay. It is I think it is harder to get a 100 centimeter epic than it is a 500 centimeter epic. Because all the 500 centimeter things are epics to begin with. It's just about getting the right one. Where it's like, I think nearly every single fish type can be 100 centimeters. So, like, you have to compete with every other fish type. Commons, rares, you know, uncommons, epics. So, like, even if we were to get a 100 centimeter epic, there's a 50-50 chance it's the one I want. Okay, what's your point? Please get out of my face. Okay, fair enough. Something interesting. Fun factoid. Gross. Chat, how many people on stream are actually on the server right now? How's it going, VZ? How many would be able to teleport to me should I request it? Okay, just making sure. You drew Crazy Dave on a Scooby-Doo style. Nice. Anyway, should we go blow stuff up after the Radiance or the wall? For our next big project. I feel like if we start blowing things up and we actually end up finishing that, we'll end up wanting to build the Grim. Because that's another one we're going to be working on. There's a Grim build. Chat, how easy or difficult do y'all think the Grim is going to be? Alright, everyone, can y'all TP to me and help me bully this guy? Just spam your fishing rod at him. I've warned him several times. I'd prefer not to get a mod, because I don't think he should be banned or anything like that for just, you know, being stupid. But this is ridiculous. What, did he teleport away? Alright, don't teleport him back. If he teleports back, just teleport to me, and we'll get him. What the hell? Why do... I guarantee you it's that chicken dude. He just wants to be a nuisance. I guess this desperate bid for attention worked. Because now I gotta deal with this nuisance. But yeah, that's great. I appreciate that. Alright, let's catch some more fish. You're fine, VZ. Oh, I got another fishing rod. Nice. Wow, vanishing. That's great. Oh, man. $500 or 100. 500 or 100. Chat, summon the 500 or 100. Ah, it's a 200 friggin' thing. Bone, not bone shark. It's the opposite of a bone shark. It's like a flesh tube. I suppose I should have just, you know, put it away, but, you know, whatever. Did I catch an item? Doesn't look like I did. You know what, chat? I'm gonna have a vote. Would you guys prefer to watch the Pokemon Emerald Nuzlocke or a Call of Duty Black Ops Zombie stream? Emerald. Emerald. I don't like Black Ops Zombies. That's fine. I could do an Emerald stream. Ah, stop it. Give me the bone shark. The 100 centimeter bone shark. That is a 200, and I am not risking that being the bone shark. I wouldn't mind either. I would prefer zombies, though, as you know your lore, and it's like torturing me with it. Yeah, that does suck. Suck. I honestly thought you were going to let me bleed to death. It was so sad. Who would you say your favorite non-main character was, Noct? Yeah, I guess that is tough. Because like it wouldn't count for like Victus or any of the other ones. Okay, how about this? What did you prefer, Victus or Ultimus? So basically, the ones that went to the moon are the ones that do a bunch of universe jumping. I don't know what I prefer. Ultimus Richtofen was too funny not to love. I know, he was such a good character. The, I don't know. Oh, come on. 200 Gobi. It could have given me a 100 Bone Shark. You know, we got quite a few people who I've not asked this question, so I'm going to go ahead and ask this. What's y'all's favorite Pokemon? I know Noct. What about the rest of you? What are your favorites? And then, like, what would be your dream team, you think? Centiskorch? Yeah, I remember that. Luxray, Vikavolt? Which one's Vikavolt? What does it look like? Is that the bug from Alola that evolves from Grubbin? You'd imagine he'd be faster. Yeah, what was your favorite Pokemon? That's the question. Cinderace, not because you're a furry. No one's gonna judge you for liking Cinderace. That's fine. Note to self, Jay Williams is a furry. I don't know, guessable, like all the evolution stuff. I'm not sure I like the evolutions as much as I used to. I used to really like the evolutions. Now they're just eh. I mean, they're cool, but I don't know. They're not very good. No, I'm just messing with you, Jay William. You know I'm just messing with you. It's fine. Now, if your favorite Pokemon team was going to be like Cinderace, Lucario, Gardevoir, and like Lopunny, then I'd be like, yeah, this dude's a furry. Favorite legendary? Rayquaza. Rayquaza. Coolest legendary to ever exist. Although, Eternatus is also really cool too. He's the first poison legendary. He's not very nice to look at. At least, I mean, his G-Max form is cool, but like in normal gameplay, I'm not a big fan of the look of Eternatus. We'll just say that. Rayquaza is just so cool. I'm a big fan of the poison type Pokemon. Most of my favorite Pokemon just happen to be poison, so. How's it going, Dylan? Lugia is a good legendary. I'm not the biggest fan of Lugia. I don't like his hand wings. It's weird. Most of the time it's Tyranitar. Though Tyranitar's cool. I like Tyranitar. Do any of you guys... What is your guys' favorite legendary? My team is usually, I think Naganadel or whatever. The Wasp Poison Ultra Beast. Venusaur, usually Mega. Nidoking... then Drapion or Alolan Muck. Salazzle. Oh my god, I love Salazzle. It's such a cool fire type. Oh my god. And then usually the last one's up in the air. Can't remember. I know I got one that I really like using, but I'm not sure at the moment. I can't think of it. Oh, Glamora. Oh my god, Glamora is so good. What do you mean Warden Kai just got banned? Wasn't Warden Kai already banned? Or am I thinking of someone else? How do you spell his name? Isn't there like a 1 or something? Yeah, Warden Kai's been banned. Annihilate. Annihilate's a cool Pokemon. I'm glad they gave him an evolution. I don't know. Deoxys is actually Deoxys is technically a mythical, so it's like a minor legendary. I don't know. Nuclear Dragon. I don't know. Maybe we should make a gold Rayquaza build. No, we already have gold Eternatus. There's not enough mythicals. We got too many mythicals. Too many mythicals, too many legendaries. Too many off-brand legendaries like the Galarian birds, because those are technically not legendaries. Yeah, I don't know. I've not played a new Pokemon game except like Legends. I played Legends Arceus. Like the fish from the Ruinous Quartet. Yeah, those are kind of cool. I like how we have a bunch of poison legendaries now, and they're all garbage. Eternatus is good, but it's restricted, and it's just not a good restricted Pokemon. I guess Peacherunt, the new one, that one seems to be really good for singles, though, maybe not doubles. You know what? Sneasler's really good, too. Although I will say, it does look like somebody in just like a really bad fursuit. Like they're wearing an oversized onesie while having a fursuit head on. This is a 400 blind cat that I'm wrestling right now. Yeah, I knew it. I thought the past and future Pokemon were kind of cool, although they were a bit confusing. Because, how do I word it? They just didn't make sense for the lore. Like Raging Bolt and stuff. Although I suppose there were paradoxes. So, like, that's not necessarily how they looked beforehand. I guess, maybe. Good job. I have yet to catch a 100 bone shark. Or a 500. How difficult is it to get these darn things? That's a 60. I deserve that. You need 100 and 600. Damn. All right. I guess it's a race to see who can get the 100 first. Chat, if somebody was to make Fredbear's Diner, just a pizza place with the Five Nights at Freddy's characters, we'll just say from the Five Nights at Freddy's one location, how successful do you guys think it would be? You don't think it'd be successful? Yeah. The internet would probably keep it bolstered. They could sell merchandise online. People would come to visit. Depends on the location, that's true. Is this with the game still existing? Yes, it would still have to be with the games existing. The only reason I say that is because if the games didn't exist, then it'd be like a bootleg Chuck E. Cheese otherwise. You know what I mean? Maybe we could go like based off of a universe where the restaurant exists and the games were made after the fact. Like as a result of the restaurant existing. How successful is Chuck E. Cheese? Because they used to have animatronics. Now they don't, I don't think. I've not been to a Chuck E. Cheese and... You know what? I haven't even seen a Chuck E. Cheese in years. Going out of business? Makes sense, makes sense. How much of that do y'all think is due to COVID? Well, you know what? It could also just be due to the fact that people aren't having kids anymore. You're not going to sell a Chuck E. Cheese to an adult. Terrible pizza. You know what? No, I think a lot of Chuck E. Cheese issues is just due to poor management. Because I've seen several stories where, like, I remember a while ago there was a story where there were not the, like, as a franchise, but, like, one Chuck E. Cheese location was reusing pizza slices. So, like, if a pizza slice was uneaten or left over, it'd be used in another pizza. It's like, ugh, the hell. You don't have places like that in Down Under? Yeah, I couldn't imagine there would be a Chuck E. Cheese in Australia. Bro, come on. Okay, please. At minimum, just give me the 500. What did the signs say? I'm not reading them. Okay, how about this, chat? How successful do you think the FNAF security breach location would be if it was made, if it existed? We'll just say it's, I don't know where the perfect location would be, but let's just say it's in the perfect location. Like where people can fly out if they want to or travel there, and it's not that big of a deal. It's not like in a super big city, but it's not in like a small town in the middle of nowhere either. I feel like the Pizzaplex would be rather cheap, because remember, in the games, you had to get passes to play certain games. So what it likely is you'll likely have an entry fee, right? And then you can purchase whichever game, like a pass to whichever game you're gonna play, right? So it's like maybe $5 for a day. And then if you want to go golf, you got to pay a couple of dollars here, you know, and a couple of dollars there for bowling. How's it going, Alex? Isn't it a mall? Well, no, it's not a mall. I talked about making it out of a mall beforehand, remember? But I don't think it's officially a mall. But it's built like a mall, though. But, like, they'd probably sell things like year-long passes or seasonal passes where you can go as many times, but you pay, like, a certain amount a month whether or not you go. It'd be like 50 days for everything for a day. Yeah, you could have like one of those $50 passes where you could play anything, you know. Oh, really? You got a 100 Bone Shark? Must be nice. But yeah, like that, I feel like that'd be successful. I'm sorry, I meant spades. I said Alex because that was the last one. You found a cave, question mark? I mean, we're in a cave. This is why I actually want to make the security breach location a reality. I'd love to run something like... I wouldn't want to run something like that, though, actually. I just love the concept of creating it. You know what I mean? Think of the cultural impact it would have. I think Scott Cawthon's right to deny it. You know? He's a good guy. But still, it would be, I think it'd be a little more popular than Dave and Buster's. If we're going based off of, like, if I was to make it a reality right now, just phase it into existence, I'd say it'd probably be a lot more popular than Dave and Buster's. Only because of the cultural impact that Five Nights at Freddy's has had on the population. If it was going with a population that didn't know what Five Nights at Freddy's was, but it still had like the animatronics and stuff, like the AI ones from the game, then it'd probably still be rather popular. Maybe a little bit better than Dave and Buster's. I couldn't imagine them franchising it though. Like, you wouldn't be able to have locations like that all across the country. It'd probably be like smaller restaurants across the country and the one pizzaplex, you know what I mean? You'd want to ramp up security. Yeah, I'm not just going to have the white woman jump scare as my security. We'd have to have proper security. And it wouldn't be a bunch of robots either. We'd get people, because I don't believe in replacing jobs like that with robots. This is something. Yes! Finally! The 500 Bone Shark has been found! Oh my god! Oh! Oh my god, that feels good. Look at this. Look at this, baby. Look at this. Yeah, yo. Now we only need 100 centimeter. That's going to take us at least 6 hours. But the security should be dressed up as robots. No. You know what it could be? It could be security robots. It could be people with security robot help. You know what I mean? So you'd have, like, security robots acting as cameras, maybe, you know? I could see that working. You know what else I would see working? You wouldn't have proper AI where the animatronics should walk around a whole bunch, because that's how they get damaged, right? You'd have, you know how, like, they have the sections where you can meet the robots and stuff? They'd have something like that, except here's how it'd work, right? You have the animatronic in stasis, right? Where it's shut off in different locations. You'd have the one that's on the stage. You'd have the one in the meet and greet area, and you can maybe have one other location with each of them, right? And when one is active, the other two are inactive, right? So, like, if there's a meet and greet with the animatronics, the one on the stage is inactive and kind of, like, put away. Same with the other locations. And then, like, if they want to go onto the stage, the meet and greets close down. And then, you know, they'd go to the stage. Look at how big that bone shark is. We're just missing the 100. It feels like some of these fish are just bigger than others. You know what I mean? Like, the 600 bone shark is bigger than, like, the 600, you know, something else. Despite the fact that they're both 600, you know what I mean? Having said that, guys, I am gonna go so I can mow my lawn. I appreciate everybody for joining me. Leave a like, subscribe, join the Discord, and all that other stuff. I appreciate y'all for joining me, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.